Hey guys, AJ here back with another one for you. Guys, it's Sunday, it's Sunday, it's Sunday. It's Sunday, and we all know what that means, guys. Send the asteroid. Send the asteroid, guys. We're going to talk about Disney, woke crap, Mary Sue's, and basically what all the IPs we all know and love are absolute dog shit. Okay. And I'm going to try to not cuss, but this is part of the reason why I actually started doing this channel was pop culture reviews, and I will do more pop culture stuff, guys. So, like, the Marvels is coming out soon, and Ahsoka's numbers are out, Loki's numbers are out, and everything is doing absolute crap right now. Okay, so I'm gonna start doing that more. And there's a lot of twists and turns that are going on with like a lot of this Marvel stuff from day to day. So it's actually kind of difficult to actually keep up on it all, but I will do my best. Cam, what's going on, my friend? How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. Before we start, I have this article that just came out from Variety. All right. Hold on, where is it? And basically, because South Park, it looks like it's become okay to crap all over Disney, to basically be doing what people like you and me and all the rest of us have been doing for the last 3 years, right? Just basically saying all this woke, effinist, man hating, LDHD TV foolishness, right? is a thing, and remember, all over the internet and everywhere else, everyone's like, "Oh, if you don't like Ray, and if you don't like, you know, what's that knucklehead's name? Shang-Chi and all this, you're a ist or a phobe." Well, guess what? Now you got Variety, you got Bloomberg, you got Forbes, all these people saying all the same talking points that we have been saying forever. Clown World. It just seems like it just took South Park to actually make it okay. So, Jameson, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah. So, guys, I want to. Okay. Where should we start? Okay. I think that the first thing that irks me about the whole Disney thing is people. I'm gonna break out the race card here really fast. People are like, "Oh, Black Panther is the first time that a black superhero was." Dude, Blade was out in
Blade.
1998. It's still one of the best superhero films of all time. Okay.
Hey, you could even include Meteor Man in that, or Blank Man.
Yeah, or Blank Man. Yeah, let me see Blade movie. And Blade still holds up to this day. Blade 1 and Blade 2. Blade 1 and Blade 2 is 10 times better than any of the filth that Disney has released in the last three and a half years. You know what I'm saying? This movie is the truth, dude. Seriously. And this is what saved Marvel. Marvel, as a company, was going to go out of business in the 90s. But then they took a chance and made Blade, and Blade made enough movie to actually allow them to keep going and making comic books. Okay. So then, Iron Man started, 15 years ago, right? I think. Yeah.
2008.
Yeah. And things were moving along just fine. Tactical, Rizai. What's up, guys? Guys, when did you start thinking something was rotten in Denmark? And how much did you actually like Marvel stuff? Because we'll get into Star Wars here, unless you want to start with Star Wars, because Star Wars is big. Star Wars is straight up dead at this moment. So I'll give you guys the choice. You want to talk about Marvel, or you want to talk about Star Wars, or Disney as a whole? It's up to you guys.
We can go Marvel, I guess. We've already started with Blade and
makes sense. So Cam and Jameson, when did you, first of all, what did you think of all the Marvel films pre-Endgame? And when did you start to notice things were going to shit? stuff. Sorry. Jameson?
Oh, me. Well, I was late to the Marvel party. I didn't start watching the Marvel films till Civil War.
Oh, really?
Yeah, But yeah, oh god, it was probably with Disney Plus is when it started going downhill.
Yeah. That's right after Endgame. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, WandaVision was good, but then the shows got gradually less and less quality.
Yeah, that's true. Cam, what do you think? I'm gonna pull these up in order.
I am not a superhero guy, so I'm the wrong person to ask.
Yeah, but you didn't see any of the films. You didn't see like Winter Soldier, or you didn't see Black Panther or Ant-Man or any of the really good ones.
No, I haven't seen any of them.
Okay, guys, so Winter Soldier is the best superhero film ever made. Fight me,
Yes.
right? Like
Absolutely.
It's like a Tom Clancy movie, but with Captain America in it.
It's
right?
a spy thriller.
Yes, just like Ant-Man was a heist flick with a superhero in it. That's what made the pre-Endgame one so good. You know what I mean? And then they just kind of went off the deep end. Superhero movies, guys, they're here to stay. Sorry, they just are. Ever since Batman '89 and Superman with Christopher Reeves, superhero movies are here to stay. Now, they weren't a mainstay like they were, but they're here to stay. Comic books as a medium have finally been accepted into the mainstream, okay? It's not going to stop. But here's the thing. You have to keep the quality up to actually make it good, right? So, hold on. Winter Soldier movie. Okay. This movie is my favorite one. This movie right here. It was so good, man. I've watched this dozens of times and it's still Arch Knight, you are right. Star Wars is dead. It's been dead for a while. But the same people that say I don't like superhero movies, when there's movies like this, and even Guardians of the Galaxy, fantastic, right? Are the same people who go, oh well, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings, because I don't like dragons. It's like, are you high? Like, you haven't watched the 3 Lord of the Rings because there's elves and they're 3 of the best films ever made. There's certain IPs that transcend genres. For instance, Game of Thrones, The Expanse, Star Trek. If you watch like Next Generation, there's episodes that, like, you show to anyone like, man, this is a really, really, really good show. It's a good show. Battlestar Galactica, right? It doesn't matter that they're in space. It's a very, very nerve-wracking, great show, right? So, Arch Knight, I have to disagree. Ant-Man 1 was better than the second one. The only weak point to Ant-Man 1 was they did it again where the bad guy has the same powers as a hero. So like Black Panther, he had a suit. T'Challa had a suit. Iron Man, Homeboy had a suit. Tony Stark had a suit. Ant-Man, Homeboy could shrink. Ant-Man could shrink. Clown World. That's the only weakness to that whole thing. Doug MPA is in the house. But some of the best movies of the last 20 years have been Marvel films. And where I started to think stuff started going wrong was, drum roll, everyone, Captain
Marvel.
Trash.
Well, I'm
Donkey Duke, man.
Well, I'm a 42-year-old white dude, so I don't think Brie Larson cares about my opinion.
Where's the race card? Oh no, Jameson, you can't say anything. You're a white male. We all know how you guys are. Oh no, I stubbed my toe. There must be some white guy out there. It's his fault. Oh no, I can't find my keys today. There must be some middle-aged cis hetero white guy.
Cis hetero.
You guys know that there was this like, I forget who it was like debating people on a campus. I think it was like Crowder or one of those idiots. And a white guy goes, "Well, you're a white male, so what do you know?" I'm gonna find that and I'm gonna clip it so that I have that sound. Anytime Cam or Jameson or like Humbly Rise says anything, "You're a white male. What do you know?"
Or just a clip of Brie Larson saying, "I don't care what 40-year-old white dudes have to say.
Yep.
It's not made for you."
Yeah, guys, I hated Iron Man 3. I thought Iron Man 3 was trash, but it was at least worth seeing. Captain Marvel did over $1 billion in the box office. Why? Because they did you walked in there and you said, "You know what? I have to see Captain Marvel to know what is going on for Endgame." And then you walk in the theater, and about 35 minutes in, guess what, guys?
You've been had. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled.
Yes.
Run on muck.
Wasn't it it was in between Infinity War and Endgame, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
So they made it seem like you had to see that one. They sandwiched it in between two of the biggest films of all time, two of the biggest movie events of all time. It was I would say I will not watch that movie again. That has to be the worst Marvel film that there is. Okay? Followed by, I think, Iron Man 3, Thor, the first one, because you know what I'm saying? And then Age of Ultron, trash, right? But I can at least watch Iron Man 3 again. I can watch, but I will not watch Captain Marvel. It's a complete waste of time, and nothing happens in the film. She doesn't lose any of the fights. She beats the main villain in the first scene of the movie. So who cares? Nothing happens, right? And she can't act, and she's talking mess about the fans. That's when I knew something was up. Then you started hearing the rumors. Oh, Robert Downey Jr. is going to leave. Chris Evans is going to leave. And Captain Marvel is going to be the new Iron Man. Get the fuck.
Yes.
Are you really? No, Cam. Now, you might not have seen the MCU, but even you know this is a bad idea. I mean, come on. Going from Robert Downey Jr. to this knucklehead right here.
I can agree with that.
That went on a whole tour saying white men bad, white men this. We don't want, when most of the people that read Carol Danvers' comics have always been white dudes, especially former military. You know what I'm saying? And plus, we should have got this Carol Danvers, not this. We should have got Miss Marvel Carol Danvers. You know what I'm saying? But no, clown. Instead, we got the lesbian version. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Look at this. Clown world. So that's when I knew that something was wrong. Tactical says, it's the main problem. Marvel movies, TV shows now vaguely ignore the heroes during a story arc. That's true. And here's the thing, guys. They have the cliff notes. They have 75 plus years of stories to tell. Like, this would be like saying, hey, Jameson, Cam, my family's been taking physics at Penn State for the last 30 years. I have the answers to all the tests for the last 30 years. Here you go. And you're like, nah, we're going to throw them away and fail the test. Clown world.
Well, I can sum up all of the Marvel and Star Wars Disney Plus shows scripts in one way. It said, well, we got this movie. It's not going to make much money. Throw it on Disney Plus, stretch it out to a series, and that's what we'll do with it.
And I want, what do you say? And there better be a black woman in it, and it better be gay. But so then we had Endgame ended. And then what happened after Endgame? Jameson, what was the first film that that came out.
Was it No Way From Home
No,
or Far From Home?
no,
Yeah, Far From Home, right?
no. It was Shang-Chi.
Oh, wasn't Black Widow before that?
No, Shang-Chi was after. I mean, Black Widow was after.
Oh, okay.
So they have an Asian dude that plays a character that no one's ever given a damn about. And then they put Aquafina in this, of all things. The most annoying person to walk the face of the planet with that voice of hers. Okay?
I saw Shang-Chi. It wasn't bad. She was annoying, of course.
Yes. But here's the thing. At the end of the movie, because the Mandarin, he was a badass, the bad guy. But at the end of the movie, Doctor Strange was supposed to come at the end and like bring him, say, hey, he's an Avenger. But they had Wong do it because what does Doctor Strange look like, guys? Cam, what does Doctor Strange look like?
I have no clue.
He's a white dude.
He's a white guy. And they can't have a white guy coming in and being the white savior to the Asian man. And look, this is what they said. This is what the writer said. He said, "Oh yeah, we didn't want to have a white guy be the one to bring the Asian people in. So they had Wong, who's like a C-level character at best, a D-level character, and they haven't mentioned Shang-Chi since. That was 3 years ago. He's the next Avenger. What are you talking about? Then they had Black Widow, okay, which I heard was not that bad of a movie, but it flopped.
I mean, nobody cared because the character had died in Endgame.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, spoilers for everything Marvel and Disney.
Yeah. So then she ended up dying. But this movie was supposed to come out right after Infinity War. But they swapped it with Captain Marvel, which makes no sense. Tactical. She-Hulk is she who shall not be named, okay? Her head is bad boy, okay? Because that series was the worst. But, Cam, you haven't seen any of the other Marvel stuff like Daredevil or all the shows on Netflix? Daredevil, The Punisher?
No.
Etc. Oh, dude, you got to watch Daredevil, man. It's great. So
Yeah, Daredevil was good. Luke Cage was another one that was good.
yeah, so was
Punisher.
Jessica Jones. But
Yeah.
Iron Fist was just garbage, man. Absolute trash. But Daredevil show. Man, when they made this show was amazing. This has to be the best superhero, I would say anything. I would say Daredevil seasons 1 and 2, season and 3, and then The Punisher and Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. Yeah, but fantastic, man. Blood, guts, gore. I mean, straight up, man. It's good stuff. You know, if you watch anything superhero-ish, watch Daredevil, man. It's worth a watch. So, then, they had Shang-Chi, they had Black Widow, then they had Jameson. What happened?
The Eternals.
Next? Yes.
I watched it once.
I didn't even.
I remember nothing about it.
I
don't remember anything about it.
I watch it. This movie was such trash. Oh, we're gonna have a deaf hero. We're gonna have an LDHD TV hero. It's gonna be great, and then it's not gonna fit in with the MCU at all. And we're gonna have some indie movie director do this. What sense does it make, Cam? Even as an outsider here, let's just say that you're Cam, the big industry mogul producer, and you had $400 million to spend on a movie. Would you ever put a person that directed 3 indie films, and then she had won an Oscar for something, right? Jameson?
I don't even know who it was.
Director. Would you ever put an indie film director in
No.
charge of a $300 million Buster?
No, I'd put her in charge of an indie movie.
Chloe Zhao. What did she win for? Her debut film, Songs My Brothers Taught Me, won a nomination, and then she won an Oscar. For Nomadland. What was that even about?
Not the No Man's Land with Charlie Sheen and DB Sweeney,
No.
because that's a good movie.
No, Nomadland.
Oh, Nomad.
So she won. So this movie cost $5 million to make. It made $39.5 million, which hey, pretty good, right? Then they gave her Eternals movie budget. Movie. Let's see the budget on this thing. Budget $236.2 million, and that's without the marketing. Add another $80 million on that, so yeah, $350 million film. So you go from a $5 million film to an over $300 million film. Someone make that make sense. How does that make sense? How? And let's see. Okay, so this movie made $402 million in the box office. It cost right under $400 million. So probably 300. Wait, let me do some math here. Oops. What is it? 236 plus. Let's do 80 million. Whoops. I can't math good. Plus, let's do 80. So let's just say the cost about 320 million. Okay. Now, Jameson, this thing made $402 million, but it was a flop. Why do you think this movie was a flop?
It made that much.
It made $402 million against a budget of like probably $350 million.
Nobody ever heard of the property. Nobody knows how it connects to the MCU.
Any guesses, Cam?
No, sorry, man. I'm clueless.
The theater gets half of this revenue. Disney only gets half of the ticket sales. So this movie made $402 million, but they only made $200 million off the movie. So they spent $350 million on this film and only made $200 million back.
Oof.
If a movie breaks even, let's just say that you spend $10 million on a film, you spend another $5 million marketing it, it makes $30 million, so you make your 15 back. That's a flop. You know what I mean? Now, if it's below that, then it's a real disaster, And this is what's been happening to all Disney stuff, okay? The only exceptions were now, okay, it was Eternals, and then it was let me see.
There's one more.
Jess says he's shadow banned. No, I see your comment, bro. You're good, But then it was, let's do MCU films in order. Then it was No Way Home,
which is Sony.
Which is Sony, yes. So this doesn't help.
And No Way Home was good, right? I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah. Man, this is not helping. Let's do
MCU timeline, maybe? Post Endgame timeline?
So, okay, so we had, oh no, you were right. Black Widow came out before
Shang-Chi, right?
Shang-Chi, yeah. So
Shang-Chi.
Black Widow, trash. Shang-Chi, trash. Yeah. Eternals, trash. No Way Home made like 1.3 billion or whatever, right? But that was made by Sony and not by Disney.
And you were getting other characters from the previous Spider-Man
Yeah.
films as well.
Yep. Multiverse of Madness, trash. Love and Thunder, trash.
Didn't
I didn't
see
even
it.
see this Wakanda trash. Come on,
Me
dude.
neither.
No way. Right?
I saw No Way Home. What was the one after it again?
Love and Thunder.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, dude.
Or Wakanda.
Dude, it's getting kicked in the junk with a steel toe. That's how that movie is, dude, because it's so long, too. Guys, drop in the comments. Okay, here, put in the chat, what are your top 3 worst of the MCU films? Because I want to say Captain Marvel, Iron Man 3, and the ones that I've seen, and then Love and Thunder. That movie was trash. No,
As far
Doctor Strange. I would say Multiverse of Madness. Yeah. Those are my top worst 3.
as worst ones I've seen, I saw this because I was snowed in and had nothing else to do. I was stranded. I saw Ant-Man Quantumania. That was the worst.
Oh no, I heard it was bad. Guys, drop in the chat if you That's facts. You know what? Here. What
R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the link to in like 2 minutes for anyone who wants to come on up. But here's the thing. They're saying that Ant-Man and the Wasp, Marvel was shocked because they thought that was a good movie. They missed the mark. The screenings went well. Everyone thought it was good, and then it bombed. That was
The second one?
In the garbage. No, Quantumania.
Oh, God, that was awful.
Trash.
It was so bad.
But
I just kept waiting for it to be over. So I was watching it.
Here's an article here. Crisis at Marvel. Jonathan Majors, the Marvels, and they're thinking about bringing back the OG Avengers, guys. That's how bad things have gotten. The MCU is dead. It's dead. They were honestly trying to have nothing but chicks. They were going to have Ironheart, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, Black
Echo.
Panther, Shuri. Who?
Echo's the new one that
No,
just dropped a trailer for.
She-Hulk. We're going to be the new Avengers. Clown World. Like what? Oh, and then second-rate crap Captain America. And I have to say that pissed me off the most. Falcon and the Winter Soldier was the worst because it has so much potential and it just sucked. You know what I'm saying? And let me just say this: American comics have been woke for about the last 20 years. Okay, that's why they haven't been selling. If you look at any top 20 comic book listing, the top 20 books being sold are manga. Okay, so comics have been woke for a while. I remember I was at Barnes and Noble. I was reading through a Daredevil where Elektra's Daredevil, and she's in this lab and she's fighting all these thugs and goons. And there's a lab tech, and all of a sudden she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna save you, sir." Actually, it's she. And then the whole rest of the issue is her flipping around, beating up thugs, and this Transformer lecturing Elektra about being a Transformer. Who are these people? Why are they shooting at you? What is going on? But no, the whole point of the comic book was because Elektra goes, "Welcome to a womanhood." Well, actually, I've always been a woman. I was like, this is Clown World. This is in the comics. So it didn't work then because the Marvel Comics division hasn't made money in years, and somehow they didn't get the memo that it's not going to work here. Jamie said, "What were you saying?"
Did I say something?
Oh yeah, but guys, the comics have been trashed for a long time. Okay? There are no good comic books anymore. You read manga, buy the old ones. You know what I'm saying? If you can't. But okay, so it says this is an article from Variety, and I honestly think that South Park is what did it. Once they bodied Kathleen Kennedy in South Park, that's what did it. And now everyone's talking trash. They're saying this past September, a group of Marvel creators, including Chief Kevin Feige, assembled in Palm Springs for the studio's annual retreat. Most years, the vibe would have been confident, even cocky. Given how the premier superhero brand owned by Disney since 2009 has made the entertainment business this image. But this occasion was angst-ridden. Everyone at Marvel was reeling from a series of disappointments on screen. That's putting it lightly, right? A legal scandal involving one of the biggest stars and questions about the viability of the studio's ambitious strategy to extend the brand beyond movies into streaming. That was a dumb move. And it's the same with Pixar, right? Guys, when Pixar films are bombing, you know that something's wrong. If you own Pixar or Lucasfilm, you should literally be printing money, you know? So, it's the most pressing issue to be discussed at the retreat. Guys, please drop a like on the stream. That's hitting the old thumbs up button. I appreciate that. So an issue was Jonathan Majors, the actor who has been poised to carry the next phase of the MCU, but instead is heading to a high-profile trial in New York this month on a DV charge. The actor insists that he's the victim, but the damage to his reputation and the chance that he could lose the case has forced Marvel to reconsider its plans to center the next phase of its interlocking slate of sequels and spin-offs and series about Major character Kang. At the gathering in Palm Springs. And guys, this is for all those because look, there's evidence saying he didn't do anything. She was the one hitting him and acting crazy, you know?
And they've set him up as the big bad for the next series of films. I mean, the next Avengers film is, I think, Kang Dynasty, isn't it?
Yeah, yep. And I'm telling you, Jonathan Majors, I don't know why you were with that crazy chick in the first place, man. Straight up. Guys, if you ever meet a girl, you guys get some drinks in her, and she says,
"You think I'm drunk, but that's not it. I just have mental health issues."
Oh God!
You gotta run, dude. You gotta run far. You gotta run fast. Okay? Because you have so much to lose. And then all of a sudden, you end up in jail. You get dropped from everything, and she calls you trying to get a hold of you, because of course they always want to get back to you. And you turn on your phone, you listen to the voice message, and guess what she says?
That's my person. I fucked it up. It's because I'm psycho.
I tell you guys, run fast. Okay. So he already had a big presence in the MCU, including scene-stealing antagonists and February's Ant-Man and the Wasp. I actually heard that he was the only good part of the whole thing, but then he gets beat by Ant-Man. So like, really?
Oh no, he gets beat by Michael Douglas, if I recall.
Oh really? Yikes. Okay. So they're going to set up Kang as a titular star of the 5th Avengers film. Look at that. Marvel is truly fucked with this whole Kang angle. Says one deal maker who's seen the final Loki episode. Yeah, dude. See? We've been telling them this the whole time. Okay? And they haven't had an opportunity to rewrite until recently. But I don't see a path forward as long as they haven't. Beyond the bad press for Majors, the Brain Trust and Marvel's also grappling with the November release of the Marvels. And guys, the Marvels is going to be absolute trash. Cam, have you seen previews for the Marvels at all?
No, man, I'm so out of such.
No. But
I can only
what
tell
I'm
you a few that I've seen, like movies.
what
that
I'm
are-
saying is like, no. It's not about seeing it. I'm asking you because if you go on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, any social media, they're pushing the Marvels hard. Like there's no, I guarantee that you've been scrolling through something and it's popped up. Even someone that's on your, like we're on Venus and you're like on Pluto, like flint away from the MCU. Even you had to have seen some previews for the Marvels. That's how desperate they are. They've had to do four rounds of reshoots on this movie. 4.
The only thing I would have seen is like a billboard. I block all ads, so
Okay.
ad blocking. So I hate ads. But yeah, I've probably seen billboards and stuff. I mean, I hear about Marvel movies all the time. But my question is, if Marvel is like totally destroying superhero movies, then what's the future for superhero movies?
Well, if you look at a show, okay, there's going to be independent ones, right? Okay, so for instance, you have shows like The Boys, right? Where everyone loves this show. This is superheroes, and it's more popular than ever. You have shows like Invincible, right? That's a fresh take on all this blood, guts, gore, all this other stuff, right? But then remember, Sony owns Wolverine. They own Spider-Man. Okay, so they
don't own Wolverine.
Oh, they have him back. Well, either way, Sony owns Spider-Man and all of his rogues galleys. So
Venom and whatnot.
Yeah, so they can keep making good Spider-Man films, right? Also, they're supposed to start doing Spawn and a lot of other things, right? But DC is supposed to actually go back to their roots and start making somewhat decent films. So there will probably be superhero films, just not these big, huge box office ones, or at least they're going to be on hiatus, right?
Well, they're completely rebooting DC, and James Gunn is going to run the whole thing.
Yeah.
And he's the one who did all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Because just like Star Wars, think of this, guys. There won't be another Star Wars film slated until 2025 at the soonest.
And you know who it's about, right?
Of course. They were saying that they're gonna do another Rey Skywalker movie.
Yes, they are.
I was reading some article, and when Kevin Feige came on, some contracting, they hired some contracting group that did some study that found like 50% of Marvel fans were women or something like that. And that's what started this whole MCU thing. Like they paid some company to do a study that mistakenly told them that like 50% of Marvel fans were women.
Which we all know, guys.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
And for anybody who doesn't know, Kevin Feige is in charge of the Marvel Studios.
Yeah, but
the direction that all the movies go.
But he left in 2020, right? He left. But all the stuff that he put in place.
No, he's still there.
Feige? No. He's still there.
No, he came back.
No, you're talking about
that's
Bob Iger and Bob.
Yeah,
Bob
Bob
Iger.
Iger.
Sorry,
Yes,
Bob Iger.
Iger left in 2020.
Yeah.
Chapek took over, and then Iger.
Iger started all the foolishness that was happening the last 3 years, and now he's back. It's like, dude, he was the problem in the first place. It doesn't make any sense. But to answer Cam's question, what's going to happen is that they're going to have to really, really, really start making good films to start having them have broad appeal again. Because right now, people just don't give a damn anymore. They're going
to have to wait like 10 years. They're going to have to let everything die down, and have to let it. Yeah, that's the only way.
Well, the first.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. You guys know that when Bud Light was basically free, I was like, I almost broke, guys. I almost went against my principles and took some free beer, dude. But how crazy is that for like a couple of months, men were not taking free beer. I'm gonna say that again. For like 2 or 3, it was like the early part of the summer. Men were not taking free beer. How bad do you gotta mess up for a man to walk past free beer?
Well, I still have a couple Bud Light posters in my garage, but they're Spuds McKenzie, not the Spuds.
yeah.
You see that Anheuser-Busch paid UFC $100 million to be for Bud Light to be the sponsor of the UFC.
Damn,
$100 million.
that's crazy. And then White's like, yeah, this is. He's trying to say,
It's
oh,
not about
like,
the money. It's about not the money.
Well, all the money goes to him anyway. All right, not the fighters. So.
seriously, not the fighters. But here's the thing, guys. Hey, look, Lord knows if you take a sip of Bud Light now, guys.
Was that the Transformers?
Yeah, man. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, man, you got any beer? Yeah. You open it without looking. Take a sip. Oh no! Look at that. And I still don't drink Bud Light to this day. Sorry, I'm done with it. You know. Yeah. Old school glass. You are correct. Yep. But yeah. So hold on. There's all these articles saying the Marvels.
The pre-sale tickets are worse than the Flash were.
Sales. What is it called? Look at this. The new Marvel's ticket pre-sales. Look at this picture. Look at that picture of Brie Larson, dude. Look at that.
Is that from a future timeline?
I think it is, dude. I think it is. Look at that. Look at that. The new Marvel's ticket pre-sales placed at lower than 2 of DC's biggest box office bombs. Look at that, man. They said that it'll open around 70 million. Eternals is going to have a higher opening than this movie. That is crazy. This is 71.2 million. Will the Marvels be the MCU's first proper box office bomb? Yes. And the thing is, I think that this is the first one that's gonna like. No, because they've had bombs before. Like, look at this. Eternals was one of the lowest in over a decade, still performed modestly in the long run, going on a gross over $402 million against its $236 million. Now, guys, what's missing in that statement?
Budget,
and they only get half the ticket sales. So they always pull this whoop. Is this Screen Rant? Yes. Well, Screen Rant. Fucking. I mean, they're always blowing Disney anyways, so you can't really look to them for a real pop media news. Guys, if you want to learn if you want to hear really, really good pop culture news, check out the Critical Drinker and then
he's great.
TV, man. Clownfish TV. That's Neon and Geeky Sparkles. They both used to work for Disney back in the day. So if anyone knows how trash Disney is, it's them. You know? So look at that, man. Black Adam has $67 million.
I still haven't seen that one.
Oh, I'm not.
You know, Black Adam's one of those movies. It's not bad. It's just it's so blah that when you leave the movie, you don't even know what happened.
You just described half the superhero movies now.
I don't remember any of it.
No.
Yeah.
What's funny too is is what they also do is they say, oh, they'll compare like, oh, this is gonna track this movie's gonna track higher than like, I don't know, Iron Man. Well, look at inflation. You know what I'm saying? You could was it Iron Man 2, and all those in today's dollars, they would have made like $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Or there was another one, and they were saying like, oh well, Captain, like some stupid chick superhero films done better than Blade. Well, Blade 1, that's in like 1998 dollars. You know what I'm saying? So this movie's gonna flop. This movie is going to be absolute foolishness. And the only good part about this is I can make some content off of it, and we can all point and laugh. Straight up, dude. Seriously. Guys, anyone put in the comments, does anyone want to see this movie? Seriously, hold on, let's do this. Let's get the proper movie poster, the Marvels.
And the thing is that 2 of the main characters are from Disney Plus series. So if you haven't seen those, and
look at that.
Like the one is a supporting character from WandaVision.
I can't say though that this chick, this photon chick, she sure does fill out that bodysuit. Dude, really, dude, man. I wish they had her whole figure, man. That's what I'm talking about, But
she's the daughter of one of the characters from Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
you remember her name, right? Doesn't everybody?
But the thing is okay, when you take, so for Cam, Jameson, everyone else who might not know, Marvel Comics started saying, oh, well, Cam won an award for writing a book of poetry. Hey, Cam, do you want to write Wolverine for the next year? Jameson has a blog site about LDHD TV issues. Hey, Jameson, do you want to write Spider-Man? That's what they've been doing. That's what
Disney Star Wars does.
Yes. So, okay, so replicating the previous sales has never been easy. However, the source of Marvel's current troubles can be traced back to 2020. That's when the cough ushered in a mandate to help boost Disney's stock price with an endless torrent of interconnected Marvel content from the studio's fledgling Disney Plus. Now, the thing is, I can't blame that, because if they would have made that good, if they would have made all the stuff on Disney Plus really, really, really good, it would have helped them. You know what I mean? Like, just like Star Wars, it's not the amount of Star Wars content out there. It's just the fact that it's not good, right? According to the plan, there would never be a last in the superhero fair with either a film in the theaters or a new television series streaming at any given moment. But the ensuing tsunami of spandex proves to be too good of a thing, and the demands of churning out so much programming tax the Marvel apparatus. I disagree, because if it would have been good, they're only saying that now because it didn't work. Now look, they're saying Marvel pumped out a lot of content. No, they mean a lot of crappy content. Okay. Did it get to the point where it was just too much, or were people burning out on superheroes? The more you do, the tougher that it is to maintain quality. They tried experimenting with some new characters like Shang-Chi and Eternals with mixed results. That's putting it lightly. So the Marvels, which opens to theaters, will struggle to get the ball past the infield, at least by Marvel's outside standards. This movie, which cost $250 million, no, they say it's over $300 million if you count the reshoots. Rajan, you are right. The Rock insisted that he not be part of Shazam, and that's stupid. You know what I mean? They could have put him in Shazam 2 to actually be the villain, and then give him his own movie. So this movie It's going to cost about $400 million. They say that it'll open 75 to 80 million. So
Well, they're saying less now.
by Nia DaCosta, whoever the hell that is. Doesn't she only have one indie film? Nia.
But wait, hey. I think that she's black and she's gay.
Oh, there it is, guys. There it is.
I'm pretty sure. I'm like,
Yeah, she is. I know she's black.
She's black and she's gay, guys.
Yeah. That'll solve all the problems. Lesbians, right? Come on. You know?
When in doubt, lesbians.
Yeah. I want a woman in it, and it better be gay as fuck, right?
When life hands you lemons, lesbians.
All right. She has directed The Black Girl Dies Last, Night and Day. Oh, no, these are short films. She did Little Woods, and she did Candyman, and now she's doing the Marvel's Clown World.
Those both sucked.
I didn't see the new Candyman.
What is this about? A Little Woods. Oh, of course, it has Tessa Thompson in it.
Oh, that's her next movie. Yeah.
Ugh. This movie only made 107. Excuse me, but hiccups. $171,000.
I'm trying to think of a worse character than that. Well, that whole King Valkyrie thing. She's King
Clown
Valkyrie.
Clown World.
But she's a woman. I know, but she's King Valkyrie. Like, okay.
It's like Marvel being played by Annette Bening.
You know what's funny? I didn't even put two and two together on that. I watched that movie and I didn't until they said it after, until people said it when they saw it, I didn't know that's who she was supposed to be.
So she's only directed an indie film that only cost $100,000, Candyman, and now they put her in charge of a $300+ million film.
But
Why?
she's a woman.
How much did Candyman
She's a woman
make?
of color.
Oh, look.
Was Candyman a flop?
Let me pull out the race card here, guys, while I have it. Let's see. Candyman. It cost $25 million. It made $77.4 million.
Okay, so do 25 times 2.5. You can see if it made its money back.
Oops.
Well, do you remember who was going to originally direct the next Star Wars movie?
But wasn't it Rian Johnson?
Well, yeah, after that it was
Taika
Patty Jenkins.
Oh yeah. Yep. Was it Patty Jenkins?
And then she backed out.
What has she even done? Oh,
Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Because 1984 was amazing.
Yeah, weird that after that they announced she wasn't going to be making it anymore.
This movie was terrible. What happened? Anyways, so let's see what this is saying. Okay, she says, so Nikki DaCosta, so the Marvels. She was directing it, but instead of seamlessly building on the success of Captain Marvel, this movie resulted in 4 weeks of reshoots to bring coherence to a tangled storyline. Then eyebrows are raised again when she began working on another film while the Marvels were still in post-production. So she said, screw this, I'm out of here. And started working on another film. Someone says, if you're directing a $250 million film, it's kind of weird for the character to leave with a few months to go. So the Marvels...
Also, just real quick, she quote unquote directed everything but the action scenes.
Man, that's terrible. So then they had to push the date back twice. This is just bad, guys. This is so bad. Marvel has never been in the business of being average. Kevin's real superpower, his genius, has always been in post-production, getting his hands on movies and making sure that they finish strongly. These days, he's spread thin. Ha ha, Feige. He declined to comment. Feige isn't the only person showing signs of strain. Marvel's entire VFX team, including staffers and vendors, are struggling to keep pace with the never-ending stream of productions. Because She-Hulk CGI was trash. I heard
Quantumania was garbage. Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. Look at that. Someone said there were at least 10 scenes where visual effects have been added at the last minute or out of focus. It was insane. I've never seen anything like that in my entire career. Everyone's talking about it. Even the kids, the executives. Look at that, man. They said, wait, this level of budget open. Okay, so the year 2023 has been the straw that broke the camel's back, says former Marvel Studios assistant coordinator Anna George, who appeared with the Congressional Labor Caucus Act. The pay and long hours on Marvel were the reason why we had to start our unionization process. The conditions were completely unsustainable. Disney's top brass, including newly returned Bob Iger, has said to be apoplectic about Marvel's VFX troubles. 1 month after Quantumania, the guillotine fell. Victoria Alonso, who oversaw the studio's physical production, post-production, VFX, and animation. Well, the reason cited for her firing was her unauthorized role as executive producer for Oscar-nominated film Argentina 1985. Now, Victoria Alonso, guys, she is wokey woke of wokey woke, dude. She's one of
she's Mexican and gay, I think.
Yeah. There you go, guys. The trifecta.
I was just gonna say that.
She probably uses all the was it Latinx or Latin, whatever that word is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Where's William? He'd know all about this.
Right? Okay. So Alonso was busy promoting her art house project while Rome, aka Disney, burned. And that didn't sit well with Disney's leadership. And of course, she's suing. Some internal sources, they suggest that Alonso was a scapegoat and point to the She-Hulk VFX issue as a symptom of a deeper rot, namely a lack of oversight on script development. In the original arc of She-Hulk, a flashback of star Tatiana Maslany's transformation into her whole character didn't take place until episode 8, the penultimate episode. Wait, it moved. Okay, so they were gonna go 8 episodes. She wasn't gonna turn into the She-Hulk until the second to last episode. What? The so-called bad VFX that we see was half-baked scripts, as one person involved. This is not Victoria Alonso, that is Kevin, and even above. The timeline's not allowing Marvel execs to sit with the material. All the while, Marvel was bleeding money with a single episode of She-Hulk costing $25 million. $25 million? Are you serious?
I was watching another stream today. They said that the first John Wick cost $25 million.
A single episode of She-Hulk cost some $25 million, dwarfing a final season episode of Game of Thrones. That's crazy. The August 2022 series, the El Capitan, foreshadowed what was to come. 6 months later, the She-Hulk special effects were out of focus in multiple scenes. Look at that.
Yeah, I think I watched 2 episodes of that and fell off.
As public criticism mounts, Feige's pulling the plug on scripts and projects that aren't working. Case in point. Here we go, guys. Blade. Mahershala Ali signed on for an eponymous role of the vampire hunter. Things look promising for 2020 and 2023. But the project has gone through at least 5 writers, 2 directors, and 1 shutdown 6 weeks before production. Clown World. One person said that permutations of the story at one point morphed into a narrative led by women and filled with life lessons. Clown World. How are they going to mess up Blade? How? People say that they also say Blade was regulated to the 4th lead. A bizarre idea considering that the studio had 2-time Oscar winner Ali on board. Amid reports that he was ready to exit over script issues, Feige went back to the drawing board and hired Michael Green, the Oscar-nominated writer of Logan. Well, that should hopefully help. And they're going to cut the budget.
Well, they did get the director of Logan for Indiana Jones 5, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but he could have only done so much with freaking Kathleen Kennedy's hands up his ass.
Yeah. Look at that. Well, Iger acknowledges the downside of a Marvel TV glut that's diluted focus and attention. The keepers of the comic book empire are considering some dramatic moves. Sources say that there have been talks to bring back the original gang for an Avengers film. That would include reviving Iron Man and Black Widow, who were killed off in Endgame.
That'd probably be for Secret Wars.
Look at that. So they're saying things are so bad that they're going to bring back Iron Man. And then, oh no, we have to bring back a white male. Oh no.
Well, how the hell is Deadpool 3 going to turn out?
I don't know.
Are they just going to leave Ryan Reynolds alone to... Because obviously he knows what he's doing with the first Deadpool, couple Deadpool movies.
But supposedly they're bringing him into the MCU, but I don't think he's going to let them mess up the character. Because remember, they had to convince Sony to let them use Spider-Man again. Because they were like, we don't like where the MCU is going. So they pulled them out by using No Way Home, you know? Man. Guys, let's move on to Star Wars, okay?
Or how about just Lucasfilm as a whole?
Yes. And now, this is how I knew that there was something rotten in Denmark, right there. When I saw this, dude, oh no, I knew something was wrong. I knew it.
Force is female.
I knew it. Bad news, dude. Seriously. Kathleen Kennedy is everything wrong with major studio production. And here's the thing. She was George Lucas' assistant for all these years, and then she has been known to say that she doesn't even like Star Wars. And yet they put her in charge of it. Look at that. The Force is gender neutral.
I want that.
That's you guys.
I haven't seen that one.
Look at that, dude. Look at that. And I didn't really the prequels, you know what I mean? Like, the only good thing about the sequel trilogy is that it made the prequels seem better. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how bad Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and I didn't even see Rise of Skywalker. There's a Star Wars film.
It's a mess.
I've never seen. That's how bad it is. Okay? Absolutely insane. We have to talk about Kathleen Kennedy.
Well, the prequels were made better by the Clone Wars animated series.
Clown World. Kathleen Kennedy just and she just she hasn't been responsible for anything good in Star Wars. And any Lucasfilm IP, anything good with Lucasfilm has happened despite Kathleen Kennedy and not for it. And here's the thing: you should be able, if you have Star Wars and Lucasfilm, you should be printing money right now. Since when was Rise of Skywalker?
2019.
So they haven't had a Star Wars movie in what, 4 years?
Oh, but they've had how many series?
But this is not supposed to be a series IP. You're supposed to be making movies and making a whole bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? And they can't do that. They actually said on Rise of Skywalker budget, $416 million. And that's without the marketing. So let's do 416 times 2.5. Oops.
Yeah, the Rise of Skywalker,
Yeah, they had to
Skywalker was
make-
just incoherent garbage.
$1 billion. So it just broke even. So Rise of Skywalker was a flop. Whoops. No. Don't want to do that. Don't want to show parts of the movie. Where is the Wikipedia page? Here it is. So Rise of Skywalker made $1.07 billion and had to make $1.04 billion. So it was a flop.
Didn't the last Jedi make almost $2 billion?
I hope not. That movie was garbage, man. Absolute garbage.
Well, here
What
this will cheer you up. It was better than Rise of Skywalker.
It made 1.3 billion.
Okay. So it's still a drop.
Yeah, it's still on 300 million. Let's do times 2.5. Yeah, so it made pretty good money, right? But still, I mean, this movie was trash, absolute trash. I remember leaving it like, wait, what? Like what? Like how did this happen? You know? And look, 91% that they gave it, 8 out of 10. Come on, man. Look at that. This movie was terrible. And it said, yeah, this was the movie that broke the Star Wars fandom. You know what I mean? And now they're like, oh, anything bad is just, it is review bombing. Please, no. It was crazy is, did you guys see that? I think it was Rotten Tomatoes. There are some people that are paid to give certain reviews. Hold on. Rotten Tomatoes review.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
Paid. Look at this. PR firm has been paying Rotten Tomato critics for positive reviews. So you want to talk about review bombing things? Come on, man. You know what I mean? All these. That's like, you just ever go on Facebook and they go, this horrible movie or a horrible game is coming out, and the first like 15 people commenting are bots. I saw this. It was good. I played this. Great games. Like, what? No, you didn't. What are you talking about?
You should have seen the reviews for Rise of Skywalker when it came out.
Oh, really?
Oh, that was the greatest movie ever, apparently.
No, it's trash. Like, I don't understand how they have no plan with Star Wars anymore. Because Ahsoka didn't do well at all.
No.
Andor didn't do well at all.
Though it was really good.
Well, the thing is, it
Yeah.
it may have been good, but who watched it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right? And then I don't even know what show that they're gonna do next. The last season of The Mandalorian. I couldn't even make it through the whole thing. It was such trash. And this is Star Wars, for crying out loud. You know?
Is the Acolyte next?
Oh God, are you serious? Dude, the Acolyte's
That's another woman.
yeah, another strong and independent chick. The Acolyte Star Wars TV shows. Look at this.
And the whole Ahsoka was all building up towards a second season, basically.
Well, the second season got greenlit though.
Yeah. Well,
I
all
don't know
these
how.
Ahsoka, Mandalorian, Boba Fett, they're all going to combine into one movie soon. Is the plan?
You think so? Because they've
they've announced it as a Mandalorian movie coming.
Yeah, but they've been canceling projects on and off for like the last 5 years.
But this is Dave Filoni. He's the poster boy at Lucasfilm
Yeah, but the issue
for now.
But the issue with Dave Filoni is he seems to want to like have his vision of like Rebels and stuff. A lot of people didn't watch Rebels and the Clone Wars. That's why Ahsoka didn't really do it. I didn't watch Clone Wars or Rebels. So how am I supposed to know? You know? Because my issue is this is not hard. Okay, it's not.
No,
this is not hard to try and make Star Wars stuff that's good. Jedi, Sith, go over there, fight. That's it. Hey, pay me the money, you know?
Well, Kevin Feige, you might have to search for it. This is back to Marvel. He just announced something new for Marvel.
Let's see.
I don't remember what it was called, but it's where you can watch the series and you don't have to know any of the other storylines. Maybe I can find it.
Yeah. Let me know if you can find it. But so I guess the main issue we can talk about Cam and James. There's this stupid thing where they're saying, "Oh, you men, you don't like female characters," and yet some of the best characters, Ripley, Sarah Connor, Linda Hamilton's Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah, Sarah Connor.
Yeah, no. Who's old school Wonder Woman?
Linda something, isn't it?
Linda Carter, right? Like men have no problem with female characters as long as they're written well. You know what I'm saying? Like this was a great show. You know, I have no issue with this show. But how did people just become so accepting of crappy writing? How? Someone give your theory here.
Well, because they put Hayden Christian in there and he's de-aged.
Remember Red Sonja with
from
Brigitte Nielsen?
Conan?
Yeah, I didn't know that he was barely like he wasn't supposed to be in this movie much, but they made him stay like an extra week, and then through editing made it seem like he was in the movie more than he actually was. I didn't realize that at all, you know? So, but yeah. Or Strange just, I'm a huge fan of 4, 5, and 6, but I've never seen 4 of the new Star Wars films. Started with episode 1. Hated them so facts. Yep. Trash. And I just don't see now why people are just okay with horrible writing and then saying, well, if you are not okay with a subpar product, then there's something wrong with you. No, there's something wrong. If you sell, let's just say that Cam has a chicken restaurant, right? And everyone else in the neighborhood likes to buy chicken, but they're not buying his chicken. Is he going to go out and cuss out the market? He's going to cuss out. No, he's going to say, look, why are you not buying my chicken?
No, he's gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna give you more bad chicken just to stick it to you.
What was that on Anchorman 2? It's actually bad. But they can't tell the difference, remember? But so right now, Hollywood is the only industry where you can tell the customers, you can demand that customers like your product. And if they don't, you can shame them and it actually works. Absolute clown world, man. Well, now it's not working. Warner Brothers is in the trash.
That's why they're rebooting with
what?
James Gunn. That's why they're trying to go that way, I think. And who knows? That might work, that might not work. I don't know.
Cam Jameson, you guys know what a Mary Sue is, right?
Yeah.
No.
Jameson, do you want to kindly explain what a Mary Sue is?
It's basically a female character who's just perfect and expert right off the bat, basically.
Yeah. So
has no progression. Is just amazing, perfect right off.
Oh well, she's better than all the men at everything. She doesn't have anything to learn. The only thing that she has to learn during the course of the movie, as she's beating the fuck out of, is that she's been holding herself back the whole time. So Captain Marvel, Ray from Star Wars, all those other things were, and it's funny because the writers of these are more sexist than the men who were writing these women before, because a lot of the writers who wrote like Sarah Connor and Ripley put them through the same dangers and situations as men, if not worse. And characters have to go through risky things so that they actually grow and have a character arc. Whereas nowadays, women, Razor says Mulan, yes.
That's why the Dark Knight trilogy worked. Because the character actually had to overcome things. And
yes. And you have loss and challenges. But now, like Captain Marvel, I said it once before, she beat the main villain in the first scene of the whole movie. There is no struggle for her. There's no conflict. There's no battle. There's no danger. There's no nothing. She just wins. The whole
They're
time.
like a female Steven Seagal, basically.
Yes. and this all started. Ray is one of the most prime examples of this whole thing. Okay? From the jump, she can already fly the Millennium Falcon. Then she knows how to fix it better than Han Solo does. Then she automatically just knows how to use the Force from the jump. No training, no nothing. Then in the second one, she beats Luke Skywalker in a fight. She has no training other than her little pixie stick, and she beats the most powerful man in the galaxy in a fucking fight. And in the first film, she beats Kylo Ren twice. Kylo Ren is supposed to be the big bad guy, but she beats him soundly in the first movie, Clown World. So what's the point? What's the point? The point of the whole film is, she just needed to understand that her true strength was that she had to know more about herself, not overcoming anything, not experiencing loss, none of that. And it just makes the character boring.
You didn't see Rise of Skywalker, though, right?
No.
So you don't know that she's Palpatine's granddaughter?
Yeah, I know that part. So ultimately, Palpatine won then. Ultimately, because now all the Skywalkers are all dead, and his progeny's in charge. So I guess the bad guys won, right? Clown World. Then I heard that by the third one, she's a full-blown Jedi Master after training herself. Who was training her how to fight? Who was training her?
Leia was.
She wasn't a Jedi.
Oh, but no. She got trained in between films by Luke.
Oh, please. Please. The sisterhood is strong, dude. It is just bad writing. Bad. But as we all know where this wokey woke in film started, right? Guys, where did...
Oh, Ghostbusters.
Of course.
That was a huge flop too, right?
This was when it all started, guys. This is when review bombing first became a whole thing. This is when toxic fandom became a word, right? And it was all because this movie somehow got tied in with the Orange Man running for president.
Really? Why?
Yeah, yes, yep. They're like, oh, all these people who hate on this film must have voted for the Orange Man, and they must have hated Hillary Clinton. Like, how do you figure that? And that's when
it came out before that, but he mentioned it during his campaign.
Clown World, man.
And it just wasn't a good movie.
If
I
you want to
refuse to see it.
huh?
I refuse to see the
Then this was the very first time that I remember the angry video game nerd actually having a backlash, because he was saying, "Look, guys, if you don't, I'm just not going to see this. If there's something that you don't like, don't support it. I'm just not going to watch it." Then all these knuckleheads see, James from Cinema Massacre, he's a misogynist, and rah, 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 rah. He's like, no, he just said don't watch it. If you don't like it, don't watch.
Well, I didn't pay for it. I said, well, I'll give it a chance. And then I was just like, no, it's not good. It's just not funny.
And then years later, this knucklehead right here, Leslie Jones, is all saying, this movie had a house is terrible, filming it. And a lot of the fans were pissed off because they're all doctors and PhDs, and she's the sassy black sewer worker. It's like, train worker. And everyone's saying, look, why did you have to do that? Like, why does one black woman have to be the friggin' subway worker? But she thought that people were saying the opposite, which is crazy. But that shows the disconnect. This movie, Target, out of stock. Gee, I wonder why. Hey guys, let's buy this on Blu-ray. Okay, you know what I mean? Look at that. Why? And then she's all mad because Kristen Wiig and Hungry Hippo over here.
McCarthy.
Yeah. Got paid like $10 million and $15 million. And she only got like $500,000. Like, who are you at the time? No one knows.
Yeah, they're bigger stars.
Man, this movie. Trash. Look at a kid's book. Oh no. Oh no, dude. No. No one attacked me, but this one here is my favorite. You gotta be trolling, dude. You have to be. Every now and then you see people on like a Facebook thread that always try and throw some troll comment in there, like, oh, see, no one's trying to refute my arguments. Like, because A, you're not making one. B, you're a bozo. And C, you're just trying to troll, So, but this is what started it, guys. And now let's just go down on the list. Mary Sue's. Okay, so we have Rey. Star Wars.
Ahsoka has become that.
Okay. We have Ahsoka.
We haven't gotten there yet, but I don't even remember her name, but the woman in Indiana Jones, The Dial of Destiny.
I didn't even see it.
It's not as terrible as people make it out to be, but it's not good. Really.
The opening scene was good, and then it just kind of I got bored and I stopped watching it. But it wasn't that bad.
Captain Marvel. But it's not that great either. You know what I mean? Because we're talking about Indiana Jones. And if you're saying, well, what do you say on Trainspotting? Lou Reed's new stuff is not that bad. But it's not that great either. And even though you tell yourself it's all right, in your heart, you know it's just shite. You know what I mean?
Oh, the critical drinkers here.
Yeah, you can tell yourself that Indiana Jones 5 was but the thing is, Indiana Jones is not supposed to be You know what I mean?
Exactly. A $300 million movie is not supposed to
Yes.
be.
Almost $400 million. Clown World. Phoebe Waller.
That's her name. Okay.
This is her. Look at it. Look at this chick. And what's crazy is, guys, they know how to write good women. Did you guys watch Peggy Carter? Guys, please watch this show. If you watch a show, Agent Carter, this was a great show, man. And look at her. Hello, nurse. But this show is great, man. She's working for like Early Shield. You know what I'm saying? And she works for the she's one of the very first like female like attachments as the FBI, right? So of course they're like, you're just a dumb broads, hey? You know what I mean? But then she ends up like working with Tony Stark's dad, and this is a fantastic show, man. It really, really is. If you can pick it up, man, it's fantastic. They do a great job. So,
well, it's probably available on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah. Well, I think it's on Hulu still, actually. And then
which is owned by Disney.
And Dagger show. Cam, you should give this one a try.
Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah, this is a great show too, man. It's a really, really, really good show. So they're like smaller level heroes because like in the 80s they were like trying to talk to kids about not doing drugs, right? So they were these street kids and they get experimented on with these chemicals, and then they have superpowers, and they're like street level heroes. Like they fight drug dealers and gangsters and all that other stuff, right? In the show, they moved them from New York to New Orleans, and they really did like have a lot of New Orleans natives involved in the writing of the show. And it's amazing. There's like this accident and they both get their powers and stuff. And it's a really, really, really amazing show. I have to say. It's kind of deep, so I know why people didn't like it, but that's why that Daredevil and Jessica Jones were so good, is because they were more than superhero shows. They were really serious, well-written shows that happened to have superheroes in them. You know what I mean? But this one here has the realest scene that I've ever seen in any Marvel anything. So the black kid, Tyrone, his mom is like the mayor, and then his dad is like some lawyer, right? So like they moved from like wherever the poor place is, and then like have a big house. He goes to this private school, and then Tandy's like straight up trailer trash. So like she's homeless and lives in this old church and all this other stuff, but their powers make them like where they're just intertwined, right? So she's like, Tyrone, you don't know what it's like to be looked down on and because of your rich mom and you'll never know. But it's like, and he looks straight at her and goes, I'm black. Oh man. That's like on Bennett, like Beckham, when the Indian girl's like, she called me a racist name. You don't know what it's like to be looked down on and discriminated against. Her coach is like, dude, I'm Irish. In the UK, he's like, dude, I'm Irish. Are you serious? So, but yeah, check out this show, man. This is a great show. And then Jessica Jones. I don't know if you watched Doctor Who, Cam.
No. So my whole thing with superhero stuff is I just don't understand what the hell's going on. So
but But do you watch sci-fi? Because Doctor Who is sci-fi, not superheroes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, but you know who Doctor Who is, right?
Not really.
Okay, you know who David Tennant is, the actor.
I'm not sure. I recognize her.
This is David Tennant.
He
So
looks kind of familiar.
yeah, he was in what's the show with the angel and the demon that are friends? Something Omens. A Good Omens, right? And David Tennant always plays a good guy, right? Like he's known for playing Doctor Who and stuff, but he's the villain of Jessica Jones. And he is one of the worst villains I've ever one of the most evil dudes in all of TV. It's crazy because he has mind control powers. So, dude, and she is the only one who knows that he's out there doing stuff to people. It's crazy. It's one of the best shows that I've ever seen. So, yeah, and this doesn't have any like intricate world-saving stuff. This is just her in New York. She's a private eye, right? And one of her cases, she thinks that he's dead, but he's alive. So throughout the whole first season, she's trying to track him down and stop him. But he can say, "Hey, Cam, jump out of a window," and well, I hope that the stream doesn't get taken. But he can go, "Hey, go and delete yourself," and then you have to do it. It's crazy. It's a really, 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 really good series. And then Daredevil is a blind ninja who kicks butt, which is cool. So, but anyways, but yeah, Jessica Jones is not a Mary Sue. She's not. She has a whole bunch of issues. She's alcoholic. She has PTSD. She's one of those where she just doesn't want to ever get involved, but then she can't not get involved. You know what I mean? Like her character's great. They put her through a lot of the same stuff that the men go through, and that's why this show was so good. Remember, she was Jesse Pinkman's girlfriend on Brave.
That's who she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew I recognized her.
Yeah.
She was great.
Yeah, man.
For that
Yeah,
role.
she's really good in this too. But the issue is that when you start having female characters that never lose, that are overpowered, people stop caring. There's no character development. There's no plot. There's nothing to actually make you care. Think about the scene, Jameson, when when was it Civil War? Iron Man versus Captain America, right?
And Bucky.
Yeah, there was no like world-ending stakes here, but you cared so much about the characters and their conflict that it was like a real like whoa moment, you know. But like they both had this huge character arc and their friendship and all of that, you know. Like this is good storytelling. Mm-hmm. But then with Captain Marvel, who cares? Like there's nothing about that character that makes you want to come back and watch her again for anything. And what's crazy is, I don't know if you know this, Cam. Mm-hmm. The first movie was called Captain Marvel. Jameson, what is the second film called?
The Marvels?
They knew over time that Brie Larson, the fans can't stand her. So they were planning on having the whole MCU rest on her shoulders. So now they're like, you know what? Maybe she can't carry this second film. So let's call it The Marvels and have it be a team-up film. And Disney is in trouble. They have no direction. They have no nothing. And it's their own fault. Look at this. What is happening at Disney? Strikes, boardroom battles, and irreversible decline have turned Bob Iger's second term as Disney CEO into a nightmare. Look at that, man. And all this comes down to, you guys, it doesn't matter. None of this would be happening if they were writing good stories, selling lots of movie tickets and making money. But instead, they put LDHD, TV, ethnism, and all this foolishness as their number one priority. When the majority of Americans, especially post cough, want escapism. We want to turn our brains off and just be entertained, But they can't even do that now. They just can't. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. But bringing back Rey is not going to help. When I heard that that's their next plan, Disney, Star Wars release schedule. Here we go. Let's see what they have coming on the pipeline, down the pipeline.
For what?
For Disney.
Oh, for Star Wars or for Marvel?
Yeah, Star Wars. Sorry. Oh, IG.
I don't know.
Let's see, guys. Let me know if these future upcoming titles tickle your proverbial fancy. All right. We have Star Wars Skeleton Crew.
That's
Andor.
with Jude Law.
What is that about?
I have no idea. That's all I know about it.
Andor season 2.
Yes.
I'll sleep through that. No, I didn't even see the first.
That's actually a quality show, but it just nobody saw it.
Anything Taika Waititi has made other than What We Do in the Shadows and our Flags Mean Death, those are both funny shows. But Taika Waititi after Love and Thunder, no. James Mangold, what did he last do?
What he did, Indiana Jones 5, Ford versus Ferrari.
He did Ford versus Ferrari though. Like
he did Copland too back in the day.
Yeah. Dave Filoni's no. I'll sleep through that. Rogue Squadron, that's never coming.
That was supposed to be the Patty Jenkins one.
Yeah. Boba Fett, trash.
No, thank you.
Star Wars Lando, didn't they already try that with Solo?
Yeah, I think they're going to take what's his name from that, who played Lando in that movie. What's that actor's name from Atlanta?
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover as Lando. Yeah.
Yeah. Star Wars Rangers canceled.
Canceled.
And then Rian Johnson thought that he was going to get a sequel trilogy. I mean, a new trilogy. Nope. And of course, do you see this, Cam? David Benoff and D.B. Weiss. Who are they?
That got canceled.
Yeah, that got canned. Who's David Benioff and D.B. Weiss? You remember them?
No, never heard of them.
They were the showrunners for Game of Thrones. And the reason why they rushed the last season is because they were sold that they were going to do this Star Wars. And then Game of Thrones blew up, and they were like, yeah, maybe not. We'll see you guys in the next one, So they really did mess that up. But either way,
it's like Lord and Miller who got fired from the Solo film.
Who?
Lord and Miller. I think it's Phil Lord and Chris Miller who did the Spider-Verse films.
Okay.
They had directed Solo, but they didn't like the direction they were taking it, so they fired them and they brought in Ron Howard to reshoot it.
Yeah, we all see how that went,
And then they went on to do the Spider-Verse movies, which were big hits.
Yeah, but I just don't. Yeah, or Cam, you'll see more movies like Into the Spider-Verse come out. I just watched.
Yeah, I keep seeing that pop up everywhere.
That was great. What's that?
I've heard it's really, really good.
Yeah, I watched the second one yesterday. That was fantastic. You know what I mean? That was a good movie. And it only cost like $80 million to make. It made a lot of money, too. So, and it seems more like what they need to do is go towards less is better. Because John Wick films, check out how good all of those have been. And those really didn't cost much to make. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, guys, I just get tired of the superhero fatigue excuse. No. if they had more stuff like The Boys and Invincible, had a really good Spawn film, you know what I mean? Like people would still watch. But what we even haven't touched on is the fact that the new Aquaman is coming out soon. Aquaman 2. With you know who in it.
That's not Disney though, but still.
But what I'm saying is, as far as superhero films go, she who shall not be named is in this. Why are they putting this out? Why? Makes no sense.
Why did they put the Flash out when what's his name was having all his legal issues?
Yeah. That's true. But so a good example of this is Doctor Who woman. So the concept of Doctor Who is that the Doctor he reincarnates as a different person. So they've had Doctor Who going since. So he's a Time Lord, right? And they've had Doctor Who going since the 70s, right, Jameson?
I've never seen any of them.
Yeah,
so I wouldn't know.
So when they got Jodie Whittaker, so the Doctor's always been a male. Then they finally had a female Doctor, okay? Which, yes, some people weren't happy with, but the issue is that her seasons, the writing was trash. Doctor Who is supposed to have all these fantastical adventures, saving the universe and saving the timeline. When she was the Doctor, they had this Orange Man type character who was the Prime Minister that she was trying to take down. So wait a minute, you're trying to tell me that the Doctor who's saved the universe and the multiverse and gone to the beginning of time and the end of time, spent her whole seasons trying to stop an Orange Man style character from getting elected Prime Minister. So then people stop watching the show. And like, oh, it's because it's a woman. No, it's because you had the nerve. Think about how sexist that is. Because I heard that this actress is really, really good. But if you give her nothing to work with at all, I think that's more sexist is than anything else, is not giving her a good run as a Doctor. So now he's back to being a male. And but hey, who knows, guys? The next one might be, who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows? So
well, they'll go back and forth.
I know. But the thing is that you can't just say, oh, we're gonna rage bait and say, oh, we're gonna make a dumb decision and you bad writing. But we all know that all the fans are all Easton phobes and 42-year-old white guys. It's Clown World.
I feel seen.
I mean, Jameson, what do you think about this whole thing?
I think it's got to change. And this Variety article might help. I don't know. When the Marvels bombs, I don't know. Maybe with Deadpool 3, they'll change it.
Well, I can tell you that I'm done with Marvel for now. I'm done. I'm not going to watch anything they put out. I was going to watch the Marvels just for the channel so I can make a video talking trash. I don't even think that I can sit through it at this point.
Well, you don't want to give them your money either,
Thank
right?
you very much. Yeah.
I will say, I mean, I do enjoy Loki, though. I've enjoyed both seasons of that.
Yeah.
And I mentioned it before, the Andor is really good, but I mean, that's not something for a large audience.
They fired all the writers and everyone for Daredevil. They had filmed 8 episodes already. And they took one look at it and said, this is trash. Now, Daredevil's my favorite character. I have a really cool Daredevil tattoo. Don't mess with Daredevil, man. I have no faith. I have no faith in it. And it's crazy that once again they're gonna be like, oh well, the reason why they don't. Oh, you mean do you expect to have female characters that actually have depth?
How dare you?
You expect us to actually spend our hard-earned money on things that are worth it and actually worthwhile?
How dare you?
It's clown world, guys. You know, comic books, movies, well, Hollywood in general, and now video games even. I think that there's going to be a big turn to where all the woke stuff is just going to go away because it's not sustainable.
Maybe Marvel dies and maybe DC takes over their spot.
I don't know. Something will happen.
Because after Aquaman, they're restarting everything basically for the most part.
Yeah.
And James Gunn, the Suicide Squad. Well, I shouldn't say that word on here.
Yeah.
Peacemaker.
Yeah, Peacemaker. That was great.
And the Guardians movie, so he can do PG-13. So I mean,
and have it still be good.
Yeah, maybe his Superman movie might move everybody over to DC next.
Yeah, I don't know, but Sony can still make Spider-Man films, and I don't know, guys. It's just these horribly written, strong female characters. You know, I think that the reason why I even brought this up as a topic is because that's the go-to to shoot down any criticism against what they're talking about. Is to say you hate women, you're a misogynist. It's like, well, no, like I don't dislike Daisy Ridley. I actually feel bad for Daisy Ridley. Daisy Ridley did her best, right, with what she was given. You know,
I haven't seen her in anything else. So.
Well, there's a reason why. Like I feel bad for her, but then again, I feel bad for the girl in the middle of Obi-Wan, and then because they give these actresses. Is this her with short hair? Yikes, dude! No. Anyways,
Ooh, if she dye it blue, she'd be a good-looking gal. Right?
They give these actresses these horrible roles, and they go into them to try and do their best, and then they're caught in the middle of this political foolishness between the fans and the studio. I never once talked bad about Daisy Ridley as an actress. I think that her being Rey is the only thing that made Rey somewhat likable. Like, is the fact that she did the role. She's pretty. She tries. But if it would have been, you know, who's that knucklehead from the Hunger Games?
Lawrence.
What's her name?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence, Miss. Before
yeah, you know,
in the Hunger Games, huh?
I was gonna say, you know her, the very first action female star ever.
Yeah, the very first woman ever cast in an action series. Look at that, man! Look at that.
Well, don't worry, isn't she being replaced by Rachel Ziegler in those movies now?
Oh yeah. She's the worst. She's the worst, man. Rachel.
And what the hell's gonna happen with that movie? We haven't. That's part of Disney.
Look at how annoying her face looks, man.
How do they not just drop that on Disney Plus? It's not. They can't put that on theaters. Nobody wants to see it.
I don't know. Like,
she's born in 2001. That just makes me feel so old.
Dude, how do you think I feel? What are you talking? I was 21 when she was born, dude. What are you talking about?
I was 15.
Well,
weird.
Yeah, the only person that should be doing backflips with this foolishness is Brie Larson, honestly, because people despise her more than Brie Larson, which is hard to do. It's very, 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 very hard to do. So, yeah, man. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Guys, if you haven't subbed to my second channel yet, please do so. I'm going to drop that in the chat right now. I think
what sort of things might they hear on there?
Oh, we'll go through the old gamut here, guys. Right? We'll do
I'm
the.
a very dramatic person on that trolley bus. I just found out I had herpes. My man broke up with me, and I just got burned $250. That's it.
And the like. Oh, guys, hold on. How long is this? Okay. Okay, here we go. We are gonna watch one now, guys, where a woman gets mad at McDonald's and calls in a hostage situation. You guys, and I know that I shouldn't probably was it cross the streams, but some of this footage is just so hilarious, right? Hold on.
Is this a recent one or an old one?
Well, hold on. Let's see. You guys want to see? Okay, you guys want a drunk Karen and a DUI, or do you want the hostage situation one?
Hostage.
Okay, let's go. Let me save this one then.
That's like Sophie's Choice.
Okay, we'll watch later. Okay.
2023 at around 4:24 p.m. a call was made to the
Oh, sorry guys, I have to do the obligatory.
That's the sound of the police.
Now we're in it, guys. Now we're in it.
Emergency 911 center. A female caller reported that there was a man at McDonald's and he was upset that his order was incorrect. The caller continued to state that there were 5 people being
Did she throw a hamburger at the dude's head?
held at gunpoint. She also stated the suspect had a large firearm and was threatening to kill anyone. The caller told dispatch she was hiding inside the restroom, but when she noticed deputies arrived, the line disconnected. When deputies arrived, they discovered everything was normal.
Guys, this is from Police Plugs channel, so I'll drop their channel right here. So go over there and give them a follow. Give it a follow, give it a sub, and drop a like, and let them know that I sent you.
Deputies spoke to the manager and she said there wasn't any incident. After a thorough investigation, deputies discovered that someone inside the lobby had made the false call. The female who made the false call was later identified as 18-year-old Tiara Everett.
Oh, she's a tiara.
Guys.
I know, what a name.
All right, guys.
Well, that's what say you need that race card.
I have the race card out. Guess what she look? Guess who she look? Hey Cam, do you think that she looks like Jameson, or do you think that she looks like me?
Yeah. To be fair, the name Tiara screamed.
Yeah. Fact.
She looks like the next star of a Doctor Who or Marvel film.
I know, right? This cop said, why couldn't they have called it in the situation at a Dunkin' Donuts?
Hey. Okay. You got anything? No. You can just slow everybody down. Everything appears to be 10-4 now. The manager, anybody in the bathroom? Yeah, I got in the bathroom. Sheriff's office! Ain't nobody.
Imagine being such an entitled child that you would do this. You know what I'm saying? That you can get your way at a McDonald's, so you call in a hostage situation.
Yeah, that's why she's supposed to come in and talk to me. What later?
Better job.
Did y'all have a disturbance here of any kind? Like somebody threatening with a gun, their order is messed up? No.
I haven't.
All right.
We didn't call 911.
Okay.
It's a great, they're interested.
We don't know. We're trying to figure that out. We just got we got this McDonald's, but we're trying to make sure it's the right one. Therefore, it's not this one. Get a good location. They have somebody public service with her in the restaurant.
What?
I don't know. I need to know which one to go to. The interstate right there.
You know what Cicada Hammocks?
She's never worked here either.
Y'all had no disturbances of any kind?
Except for an employee being mad.
An employee being mad?
Yeah, but
And that happened. Or who was it?
all day long. I mean, all day
But
long.
nothing where anybody like threatened anybody or got them.
Not like I told him, I've been here since 6 o'clock. I was here till midnight tonight.
Somebody, I guess somebody.
Wait, she said that she's been there since 6 o'clock in the morning and she has to work until midnight? Yikes.
In here or inside here, keep calling 911 saying they call saying that everybody's been held.
Is she holding the Hamburglar for ransom?
Into the bathroom.
Hello?
I checked that one.
Let's skip ahead, guys.
It's the same number.
Yes, sir, it is.
Well, let this that one know we got the person who made the call.
You have the person that made the call?
But this is her phone.
Okay, so you have her phone, but do you have her?
Yeah, she's here. I got the phone from her. So this is the.
Wait, whoa, hold on.
So this number that I'm calling from, is this the number that called? Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I'll let you talk about it.
How do you get her phone?
Can I have my phone?
Okay. She's right here. My
How did that happen? Guys, something happened. They must have cut something out. Obviously.
Or did they just find the phone?
She's right here.
That's so weird. I wonder why they edited that.
Hey, yes, sir. Can I speak with dispatch one? Yes, sir. Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I'll let you talk about it.
Hey, okay, then. All right, so this number that I'm calling from, is this the number that called in in reference to that hostage at McDonald's over here?
Are you Yes, sir, it is.
It's the same number.
Yes, sir, it is.
Well, let that one know we got the person who made the call.
Uh-oh.
You have the person that made the call?
But this is her phone.
Okay, so you have her phone, but do you have her?
Yeah, she's here. I got the phone from her. So this is.
You guys think that this is in Tennessee or Mississippi? Louisiana?
This the phone. This the number right here that came from that call that made the original calls.
Yes, sir, it is.
There it is. Can you put this number in the cab? Well, my cab ain't up, but still put in the cab from dispatch. We out with a person.
Yeah, I will. I'm looking at that.
You got an ID? Okay, then. All right, well, thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have her picture or anything?
Well, we finna do something to her. We got her over here, though. She was on the phone. Looked like she was talking about Wi-Fi, I think. And so I got the phone from her. She let me use it. I called 911, and this is the number that's been called. All right. Yes, sir. Okay. All right. This is it.
So I can confirm that that's the phone.
This is the phone.
Uh-oh.
Let's get her information. See what you got going on. Okay. You got some ID on you, man?
What
You got some
I do?
ID on you?
Yeah, I got papers out for my ID. Is this what you want right now?
What is it, Georgia?
How you got a paper copy of your ID? Are you serious? Like, guys, okay. I don't mean to. Never mind. I'm not gonna talk about politics stuff. Never mind.
Yeah.
Is this you right here?
Yeah, that's my old copy right there.
You ever had this? Have you ever had a driver license?
I was gonna get those this year.
What is this right here?
Huh?
Just a learner.
No, that's
ID.
my ID.
You ain't got no ID no more. I see it.
Go get your library card.
Yeah.
You can run that ID for me. ID number, bro.
Come in my office. Come in my office.
Okay. It's gonna be named at birth. Last name Everett. EVERET.
Listen to her correcting him.
Yep.
You serious? The attitude, the audacity.
First name Tiara.
Everett.
IARA.
It's T.I.
Date of birth.
I knew she was going to say that.
Why she doing that? Oh,
Well,
she don't call several times in three.
I think it's because I took so long to interview.
What?
Yeah, but she called several times saying she was in the bathroom, somebody had you hostage and all this stuff here, like gunpoint. And that is enough to start all kind of ruckus going on.
A ruckus.
I'm married to a police officer. Honey. Y'all
Okay.
need that kind of craziness.
That's my
That's
lieutenant
false.
caller.
That's false report
Exactly.
crime too.
Hello. I broke away to come to McDonald's over here and listen to somebody said
That's
they
so.
had
Why would someone do that?
McDonald's over here. Well, came in here. This girl for a job interview, so she had a phone. I just got the phone from her probably about 5 minutes ago. Got the phone from her. Dispatch couldn't ever trace the call. Said to disconnect the phone. Well, I got her phone and called 911. This the phone that.
No, strange happening. Look, this is what irks me the most. Is because they have this voter ID stuff, right? They're like, oh, it's racist to require people to actually show a valid state license ID to vote, because it somehow keeps blacks from voting, as if we're just too dumb to have an ID on us. That's crazy. It's like one of those insulting things I've ever heard in my entire life. In my opinion, to vote, you should have to bring an ID to show that you are a resident of the state, at least. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
Like, I don't know any black person that doesn't have an ID. Not a single one. Clown world.
Calling saying that somebody got people here hostage here at McDonald's over these. So she's sitting in here now, and I'm gonna get ready to call a person investigator.
I think y'all here. What? Y'all gonna get me?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Or a lot of it, yeah.
So what you talking about?
Huh?
I think y'all here for an interview.
I know.
So why are you on the phone?
I ain't going out for no man. I'm not doing. And then you think I'm gonna call y'all and describe myself? That's stupid.
You got anybody use your phone?
Don't nobody use my phone.
Trying to figure out what's going on.
Cause I'm sitting right here. I know my stuff on the table and I want to it.
Oh, she left it there. And someone else used her phone, right? There was someone else using my computer last night, sir.
Yeah.
How old are you?
18. I don't do no best like that. You know, child.
Who's your parent? You got.
I was staying there. You got off the phone with me.
Oh, that's your. Who was that?
That's my mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law.
Yes. She just
You
dropped me
got
off.
any other family?
No, I don't fool with them.
Okay.
Yeah. She got everything. No 1099 on that.
Came back here.
That ain't me.
3C13. This what you need to come back on that.
Huh? It ain't me. Why would I call y'all to describe myself? It's slow. I'm gonna lock my phone right now and show you what I've been over here doing the whole time.
What does that mean? So she already has some pepper already.
10 on that last.
See, look.
No, they got her mixed up. She's Everett.
This is what I've been doing the whole time. Making videos and it's slow.
Just
About 15 minutes before I left. But he probably about 3 going on 4 minutes. But I literally just dropped her off myself. I started to stay out there. Matter of fact, I sat there for about 15 minutes before I left.
does anyone speak English in this town? Jesus.
But yeah, she don't do stuff like this.
Oh, I forgot, guys. A little Miss Chiara here is an angel. An angel. She would never do anything wrong or stupid. Please.
So you should be all right now.
Guys, I don't think she knows what mother-in-law means. Okay.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Just right. Thank you.
Go to.
You're sitting there the whole time. That's why I got.
All right. Let's see.
So there she's sitting, still sitting. Her purse is there. There she's sitting. She's real calm, isn't she?
Yeah. Now she's a little shaky.
But you can see her sitting there the whole time. That's why I got this. I haven't seen her move yet. And we're back at 16:49.
Uh-oh.
She's lying.
So she's
down.
lying.
She said she moved.
He's like, this is gonna be the most entertaining shift that I've had so far.
Temple, what time did we get this call?
Well, in an 18-hour shift, you're going to encounter some stuff.
Temple.
You said 16:23?
Yep. 16:20.
So you want me to go back to 1600?
Okay. I think the second time we came in right there.
Yeah. So let's go to. I'll go 400.
All right, let's get right here.
Mm-hmm.
The bit.
Now, wherever she goes, her mom calls 911. And so, like, report her as a runaway and.
How they using your phone?
Huh?
How they using your phone?
Don't put this in your pocketbook, okay? Up on down off the.
So y'all couldn't take me for none that I didn't do.
Man, come on.
That's a damn shame.
Maybe something I didn't do.
Stop twitching your wrist.
What's on too tight?
Yeah, man.
Obviously, guys, this isn't her first rodeo, right? Off she goes.
Everett was taken into custody and transported to the Bibb County Law Enforcement Center. She was charged with false report of a crime and unlawful conduct.
Why
during
would
a
she
911
even do
call.
that?
As always, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about this incident down.
Yeah, what, the job interview didn't go well?
Guys,
So
this is a
I don't get
preview.
it.
This is a preview of Thursday.
And began explaining the situation to the officers.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Yeah, you the girl.
How's it going?
Are they coming up with them?
Deputy Santangelo with Flagler County Sheriff's
Here we are in Flagler Beach, you guys.
Office.
Y'all had a fight? Where y'all had a fight?
No. She swung on me because I was trying to get her in the car because she's drunk off her ass.
What happened in Daytona?
Yeah. And I was just trying to get her back in the car to take her home to go to sleep. That's all I was trying to do for you is take care of you. All I've tried to do is take care of you.
I don't even know.
I know, and I'm telling you though, but I'm telling you that I was trying to take care of you.
And like, if I was just trying to be,
Hey, your first name is?
what's your name?
Deputy. What's your first name?
I'll
Yeah.
Dog, what doggy?
Whoa.
My name's Deppy Doggett. What's your first name?
Emily, what's your first name?
I'm not telling you my first name.
Why do I have to
What?
tell you my first name? You're not gonna tell me your first name.
Because I go by profession. That's how I introduce myself.
Why can't I be by profession?
You stay in a different place.
So
than
you're
stay.
304 Emma.
So
you're Streetwalker Jones, right?
No, we're all here. We literally live.
well, she'll be asking for his badge number any second now.
Yeah, facts. Yep.
So here's what I highly recommend you do. Probably get some sleep. And sleep
Right.
off some of the booze.
That's beautiful.
Y'all want to report whatever happened in Daytona? Well, I'm more than welcome to do so at any point in time. Nothing happened here, right?
No.
Father County, no.
Something's about to.
Car. I want you to read me a law that tells me why you're not going to give me my personal belongings that are in my car right now. Okay, I'm going to find my car. I'm going to get my personal belongings.
Right, you need to
Oh, you're going to
have a
pull me
seat.
back. Are you going to tell me why you're not going to give me my personal belongings in my car?
We just got here.
In my personal property? You just got here? You didn't get here like 10 minutes ago?
Is she white?
Does it say nasty girl on her thing? Or does it say right? Are you seeing that? Or it says it's either like
That's-
sussy or nasty or something.
That's Miss Jackson if
Car
you're
don't got
nasty.
a little camera on it that shows you got here like 10 minutes ago. I want my phone.
Sassy girl.
In my car that she drove here. Who somebody is driving, right?
Have a good one, bud.
And I want you to
So we can get you guys separated for a little bit. Are you willing to do that for me? Or are you
Yeah.
going to keep sitting here?
You can go get my phone out of my car?
I'm going to go get your
Out of my car. Yeah. Okay.
Given Emily's state of intoxication, the officers offered her multiple chances to resolve the situation without arrest, recognizing that she wasn't in the right state of mind. However, Emily's behavior took a negative turn when she began disrespecting and yelling at the officers. She displayed a belligerent attitude and responded rudely, despite the officers' genuine intention to help her. This behavior only worsened her situation.
Mr. Doggett. Deputy.
Is she white or Latina?
Look,
remember?
she's
When I
all
get
William
done with this
either way, dude. This is.
I was gonna say.
I couldn't tell you because I'm too f***ed up to remember. Like, look at me. Look at me. I look like some normal ass person. Look at my shorts. You know what?
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
That look like some normal ass person. Do that shit to you?
No.
It was given to me.
Where's my cellular device?
I did not look through your purse.
Okay. That car? That's for what?
Oh,
My
You what?
fucking
No,
personal.
no. You don't do that. You're not going to walk over there and do that. Stop.
Why are you grabbing my shit? That's my car.
You need to stop and go sit
Why are
down
you
before you
grabbing
get put in
mine?
handcuffs.
For what?
For the drunk
For
day.
what? You're gonna put me in a handcuff
Put her
for
in
what? Put me in handcuffs for
You
what?
were literally making a scene. Calm
That
down.
is my
Calm
car.
down.
They're in my.
Calm down.
You're putting me in handcuffs for
Stop.
what? That is
Stop.
my car.
I told you not to go over there. Now you're acting out like a child. Sit
Keep
down.
doing that shit.
Put
Keep
handcuffs on.
doing that shit.
As the situation escalated, the officers made the difficult decision to detain Emily and placed handcuffs on her to gain control. Unfortunately, the situation didn't improve. In fact, it got worse for everyone involved. Emily was clearly not in her right state of mind, and she began speaking incoherently and using inappropriate language with the officers.
Sounds like your average everyday woman to me, guys.
Began speaking incoherently.
Camera on you? You got a camera on
Just go
you?
back over the car.
You got a
We're just
camera
gonna
on
get her to
you?
calm down. She's gonna be fine.
You got a camera on you?
Yes, young lady.
Shut the f up, Aubrey. Get the f out of my way.
Will this help you?
What the f are you talking about? What are you helping me with?
We're trying to take care of it so you don't get in more trouble.
What are you helping me
Have a
with?
seat.
I told you that's my
I know.
car.
Have a seat.
I wanted to go to my car
Have a seat.
with my phone.
Emily, you're acting.
Here it is, guys. They're like children.
She tried to warn him with her shirt.
Elusive man, what's up, dude? Right in time for the foolishness.
Out causing a scene.
I'm acting out. That's my f***ing car. I had to get
Y'all
brought
just
here
had a
by
physical
spot.
disturbance. There's clear injuries on
Right,
the
guys.
person.
Damn it!
Sit down.
Oh,
There's one solution for this, guys. Give her the old zap.
get the f*** away
No.
from me.
Sit down.
Dude, get the f*** away from me. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you. Get the f***
Okay,
away
no.
from me.
No.
Please get the
You
f***
try
away
and
from me.
bring it down.
Obviously, my hands are cuffed. I can't do shit to you.
Then bring
My
your
shorts
voice
are
down.
cuffed.
Then bring
No,
your voice
get
down.
the f*** away from me. I'm asking you to get the f***
Literally,
away from me.
I'll take a step back, but you need to try and calm
my
yourself down.
God! I wanted my phone. I wanted my f***ing cell phone. I wanted to be able to talk to people. I wanted to
I was
be
trying
able
to
to
do all
be
that
able
for
to
you,
do-
but then you started charging over
I
it.
wanted my car. That's my car. That shit's in my name. I paid for that shit. Everything about that car, I paid for that.
Isn't this everything that's wrong with modern women, dude? Just this, all of these scenarios is indicative of modern day society. Okay.
You're telling me no? How dare you?
Yeah, seriously. I can't go to my car.
How dare you?
You mean you're actually gonna cut me for talking shit?
How dare you?
Nobody else.
How about this? I'm gonna tell you this one time.
Let's
Treat me like I'm an animal. I wanted my phone. That's my car.
Do we know where your phone's at?
I don't know. I wanted my car. I wanted.
They take her out of handcuffs.
Caryville.
The officers decided to take off Emily's handcuffs.
Why?
Once her handcuffs were removed, Emily informed the officers
Look at that tramp stamp, dude.
that she didn't want to stay with her friends. Instead, she planned to go to her father's home, which was approximately 2 hours away from their current location.
I'm going to my father's house.
Where's Dad at?
Caryville.
Caryville? Where's that?
Like 2 hours from here. I'll wait, but I'm not staying here. Yeah, can take me.
You have someone who can take you there? Or like an Uber or something?
I'll wait. What's your name again?
What do you dog it?
So,
Dog
Jonathan?
it.
There's a guy named Jonathan. He said he was with you at Coyote Ugly. He said he's got your phone.
Another officer called Emily's phone, and fortunately, a person from the beach had found it. He answered the call, and the officers confirmed that Emily's phone was safe. They provided Emily with the person's contact number so
now
she
watch
could
this
later
guy be
arrange
some
to
psycho
retrieve her
murderer.
phone from him. The officers initially gave Emily a warning and left, hoping she would.
Guys, do you really think that they would let a guy go after all of that? You know what I'm saying? All that foolishness. Clown world. All right, you guys.
Well, if he was, I said if he was wearing a baby girl shirt, they might.
On February 20th, 2020.
Hold on. What is this one?
Yes, you are. Step out of the car. It's
For what
not a
reason?
request. It's an order.
reason?
Show me an order. All right, when I told you to do so.
This is
Oh, I've seen this one.
Oh, it's the same cop.
Okay, she's got to chill. She's got to chill. Stop, or you're gonna be thrown on the ground. Stop it.
Let me fucking go.
No, you're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
This is the same cop that arrested the one
Break my
girl who's
fucking
one of the
arm, sorry,
twins.
piece of shit. I'm gonna fucking punch you.
Well, that's a felony right there for making a threat. Okay. You just upgraded from a misdemeanor to a felony.
This is no reason for this.
You put yourself in this situation.
Yeah.
Not me.
There's
Let's get ready here. Let's see her.
How old are you?
16.
You're 16? Okay. Who's that, your mom or?
That was my grandma. She's on her way.
Oh, okay. Okay. You're related to these people?
No,
Friends?
the one that got arrested is my dad's girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So here's what you're gonna do. Okay. No reason to call me a dick. She put herself in this situation. She would be.
Snatched her out of the car and
Well,
she hit
listen.
her head and everything.
There it is.
When if I asked her to step out of the car multiple times, she doesn't have the right to refuse. It's an order. A driver or passenger, anybody, if they get asked to get out of the car, they have to get out of the car. Okay. If not, they're assisted. And in this case, I didn't feel like I needed to taste or anything like that. I just pulled it.
He should have tased her, dude. He should have tased her.
I think she just had like suspended insurance or something like that.
Oh, really?
An SUV comes flying through their yard, slamming into their car.
Whoa.
Whoa! Says they're lucky to be alive. We begin with the Fox 35 News exclusive. This scare on Halloween night. A security camera catches a driver losing control and plowing into a parked car in their driveway. Thanks for joining us today. I'm John Brown.
And I'm Luann Sorrell. This all unfolded Tuesday evening, right as kids were out trick-or-treating. It happened on Beagle Street in Orlando. And that is the story, so let's kind of unpack everything. The homeowners tell me that this all started here at the corner of their property. This driver plowed through their neighbor's mailbox, drove through their yard here, destroying their
You got to go see the Marvels.
So
It's in the post-credit scene.
tire marks in the grass, and then the car whipped around here, creating these skid marks, and moved this red car that was here all the way into their tree. And this all happened on Halloween night as kids are trying to trick or treat.
We happened to be inside and we heard like a loud
Whoa!
That
Tokyo
noise was
Drift.
an SUV.
Bang!
His brother's car that was parked in his mother's driveway.
Oh my God, we run out of the door to check, and it was the mess.
The whole family was at Grandma's house, getting ready for trick-or-treating. And when Maria ran outside, she started yelling her family's names in hopes that they weren't outside.
He had to say, slow down, because you're going to have a heart attack.
Her son Edgar captured that moment.
Relax, relax. Don't get like that. You're going to get a heart attack. It's property. Property gets replaced. Damn, man.
Somebody would have been here.
Now Edgar and his mom are trying to wrap their minds around how fast
Look
this
at
driver
that.
must have been going in order to cause this much damage.
The guy came through the grass, knocking the mailbox on the next door neighbor.
Dude, Tokyo Drift, dude, straight up. I hate when people drive too fast. So, all right, you guys, that's enough for me today. We'll have 50 and 304s on Thursday. Send the asteroid next Sunday, and yeah, guys, I'll do some more pop culture stuff. We'll talk about the Marvels. We'll talk about that stupid Robin Hood show where it's a remake of Robin Hood, but it's a black lesbian. And yeah, guys, Jameson, any closing words?
In Feige we trust. Deal with it, bigots.
Exactly. Exactly. So, all right, my friends, take it easy, guys. Bye.
See ya.